don't know what happened. Hopefully you'll find me, because I somehow just went off. I'm gonna try here. Let's see. Trying to find me so I could see if anybody has found me. Find. There I am. I am. Well, now I'm all backwards. Let's see. I don't know what happened to the internet. I don't know who's out there or what, but I'm going to continue on and hopefully you guys will find this. I'm going to try. I can't switch things around for some reason. Hold on. I'm going to try. Excuse me. I don't know how to move it, so you're going to have to watch it like this. I cannot, for the life of me, make this work. Okay, I know it's straight up and down, but it's gonna have to be that way. Okay, so we're embossing. I'm gonna turn this on. Might be a little loud. And you'll see it melt. I don't know if you can see that. The next one I'll put up higher. It's that quick. Hold on, let me get the other one. The other two, I'll try to put two in a time. I don't know why that happened. It just disappeared. No, I won't be able to do two. Okay, let's see. Can you see it if I go up high like this? Or is it going to be out of focus? Let's see. Will it focus? Nope, it's not focusing. Okay, I'll bring it down. Okay, oh, I just blew everything everywhere. And these are the reversible tweezers that hold things so nicely. And then you don't burn your fingers. Oh, you guys found me. It looks like for watching. So somebody found me. That's good. Thank you. Last one. Okay, so those are all the lights. Let's do the trees and all the wheels. So the wheels, we just added a little bit. What I did was I just rolled it in the Versamark so that it looks like it was going in. Oops, we need the white though. I'll get the white out. Back to get the white. Okay. Don't get the white and the clear mixed up. So I just put Versamark on the very end and then dipped it in. And I figured it doesn't have to be perfect because it's supposed to be snow on the tires, right? So obviously snow is not going to be perfect on the tires. Dip it in. Keep doing that. And dip it in. And of course you can brush it off if you don't like what it looks like. If you don't like all that up there, that doesn't bother me, but I just want to show you can brush it off. Okay, and one last one, a big one. Okay, and then put a little bit on the big wheel well and the little wheel wells. Don't have to really do it on the trailer because the lights cover it. You know, the wheel wells for the trailer. And then we need a little bit on the tractor itself. And even this thing, whatever this is, we were talking about it, the steering wheel, but I don't know what else it is. I like this because you don't have to be precise. And then the back, the trailer part. Hi, I don't know what happened. Hi everyone, I'm glad you found me again. Oh, some of you are new. I was online, no problem, and now all of a sudden, and then I was off, so I had to start it up without what I started it with before. I don't know if that makes sense. The trees, I just did the same thing. When I did these trees, I think though the original tree, I did too much. So I'm not going to do as much as I did previously. I'm just going to do just a little on the top and then maybe take a little bit and add it with my finger and then dunk it in again. I just don't want it to be perfect, if that makes sense. I want it to look like snow. Too much. There. Okay, now we can go ahead and use the heating tool again. And I'm going to close this. I think I got everything. These are for the trailer. We don't need those. Okay. Just keep doing this until I have them all embossed and it looks like snow. Make a little pile of embossed things. I think this is so cool how it melts. How is everyone tonight? figure out how my phone, it doesn't focus when I put it up high. So is there something I have to do to make it focus? I'm not sure. Okay, almost done. Just have to do the tractor parts. And then put it all together. Three more parts. Still on? Last time I was doing this and then all of a sudden to emboss, just dry emboss. This is that snow embossing folder that is no longer available. It's Snowflake Sky 3D, but I thought it was perfect for this, so I used it. And then I used the Wave, which I couldn't find. I used it yesterday, so it's gotta be here. And of course I can't find it. Really, I have the cover of it. Well, let's do this part. This is cloud cover that I use, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in and line it up on that line. See? And then I'll put it through. For the 3D folders, all you need is the folder, and the dark gray, and just make sure that the opening is going through last. Oh, I found the Wave folder, good. So, isn't that cool? I love this one. I wish they didn't. I know they have to, but I wish they didn't discontinue that one. And then this, I'm just going to tear it because this is the snow. Is that the same? Yep. And we're going to put, last time I didn't do this correctly, I put it in the wrong way. We're going to put it horizontally so that it looks like the wavy snow. And I'll put that in really quick. So this is put on directly, just with glue. And then the snow is put on with dimensionals. So, oh. Of course it's gonna give me, oh, there it goes. I want to start working. Okay. I'm gonna put this way, more snow on the top. It's little itty bitty pieces. And just center it. Let me move this. Okay, and then this will go on dimensionals. So I can make it look like a snowdrift. At least that was my idea of what's happening. And then we'll put the tractor together. I think we'll do the trailer first so we can string the lights. And this we're just gonna put down here and make it even with the cloud cover. There we go. Love it. And then we'll do the trailer first. Well, first the tires and then the trailer. Okay, 2, 3, and then the big one, 4. So we're gonna just add a little glue to the center. Yesterday I put it on the white, which was so silly. It's so much easier if I just do this and put it on the center and then pick up the white parts and stick them down. It's okay if it has a little glue in the center because it'll dry. There's 1. 2. 3. And then the big piece. There we go. Okay, now we need the little tire rims. Or tire wells. I don't know what they're called. I'm just calling them that. I was talking yesterday how it's so quiet when you're doing these, and it drives me crazy because I like noise in the background. There's 1, 2, flip it over, add the wheels. And the second one, we'll see if they're nice and even. Oops, there we go. I die cut that one, it doesn't have a perfect circle. I must have had it wrong on the paper. Okay, so to make the string for the lights, I used, hold on, this, and I just pulled it apart, and I only used a couple strands instead of all of it. So let's do that. know it's the wrong way. It's narrow, but unfortunately when I came back on, I forgot to put it so that it's horizontal, not vertical, so I apologize. It's probably harder to see that. Okay. And I went ahead and stripped it across. So I'm going to go ahead and use tear and tape and put it on the back. And just like Christine Bertram says, we're going to make a tear and tape sandwich. Put one here. And one on this side. Burnish it. If it hangs over, you just fold it over. That's what's so great about the tear and tape. Okay. And this. So this is like the string for the lights. You can use black too, I guess, or you know, if you have silver, that would look nice too. I just picked this because I like this. Yeah, Kelly, sorry, I don't know what happened. I disappeared. All of a sudden I looked and I'm talking away and my computer was twirling, you know how it does that circle motion. I looked up at my phone and I was no longer live. So thank you for finding me again. It was weird. You never know. I'm not a computer person, so I never know. Yeah, so when you go and adjust for live, there's a setting that you can hit to make your camera go horizontal. And in my rush, I did not do that. So that's how you do it. Okay, now we're going to add our lights. And with that, I used the glue dots, these little glue dots. It was just easier. I was saying earlier, Kelly, I don't know, I have to figure out how, like my phone doesn't adjust. Like I wanted to show something close up and it doesn't adjust. Like it doesn't make it clear, you know, it doesn't adjust to getting closer. So I got to figure out what to do with that. And I just added the lights to the trailer. I don't know why I love this. It's so fun. It's so like festive. The last one. And I always do the last two and then work inside the last two and then this and the last one in the middle, just so that they can kind of all be about the same distance in between. Okay, now let's add the trees. A little bit of glue at the bottom. Stuck to me. Oh, the wheel fell off. Oh, I didn't put the wheel on that yet. I can go ahead and add, oops, the wheel wells to the tractor. And then the wheels. If you notice that I put the glue on that and let it dry and it's still sticky. It's kind of awesome that way because then you don't get it all over your fingers. I don't know, it just makes it easier. Where's the other wheel? If you remember. Sometimes I can't remember to do that. Let's see. There we go. And this goes here. Thanks, Kelly. This is, like I said, this is my favorite one. This was the last one I designed, and it was, I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. There's a lot of pieces to it, but it's so fun. Oops, stuck to my finger. And add the seat. There we go. And let's see, I put dimensionals on the top part, but not at the bottom because this is already up on dimensionals. So we'll just add a little glue here. I could have taken this off and I didn't though before I put the tape on, but that's okay. And then what do I do with my dimensionals? Oh man, I'm just gonna use these. These are small, but they'll still work. Add some dimensionals to the tree part. So Kelly, I'll get this ready for this weekend and I'll get it out to you. Oh, if not, I will, I don't know if it did or not. I don't know, like I said, when I looked up, all of a sudden I realized that it wasn't. If not, Kelly, I'll show you, I'll do something. I'll get the information to you so you know. It's not hard. It's just a little time consuming, that's all. You mean the silver part on them? Or the whole entire, how I cut them out? Good. I'm glad you're excited. Do you have the heat gun and embossing powder? Okay, so this goes pretty close to the edge. And then this goes right behind it. Kelly, if it doesn't, I'll redo a video or something so that you can see it, and I'll send it your way. Once it posts up on YouTube, I'll look and see. I just butt it right up against the tractor. Actually, this one I'm gonna move over just a little bit. I didn't push it all the way down, so I'm able to pick it up. And then this one. There we go. That's better. Okay. Oh, I forgot to add. Stampin' Up! Doesn't, I don't think, sell these anymore. I searched and I didn't see them, so I just used a white gel pen and made little lights, you know, little marks on the lights to make them look like they're shining. What is it? The silver part and how you cut the individual colors. Yes, I have all the embossing. Oh, good. Okay, well, when the video posts, I will check and make sure. If not, I'll figure out how to get, and I'll tell you how to do it. Okay, so the inside is just, I embossed again. And like I said, I know it doesn't make sense to emboss the inside because it might be a little harder to sign it, but I figured you could sign the top if you choose to. let's line it up, and I use the snow again. Put that through. Almost forgot. Let's stamp this. The other one I used Merry Christmas. I'm just going to use Season Greetings because this came with the original. Here, this is original. Came with, I mean, it says Merry Christmas. I like the big font, but I forgot to pull that. So I'm just going to use Season Greetings, which comes with the Tractor and Company. So I figured I might as well use the one that comes with it. Now I can emboss it. If I embossed it first, it would have been a lot harder to stamp it. So let me emboss that really quick. This to the middle of the card. Need a little bit more glue just because of the embossing. I mean, I guess you could write on the bumps, but if not, I figured you can write up here. I just like that. And this one I used Cherry Cobbler. So, and it's done. Oh, I forgot to put the racing stripe. Hold on. Not a racing stripe, but the stripe. Let me go ahead and cut that little piece here. Okay. I said this yesterday and I didn't do it. I need to cut or change my cutting blade because it's getting frayed. I hate when it does that. Leaves the little fuzzies, and with this little paper, it's hard to cut them off. Okay, so I just tucked it under the wheel well. And we're gonna trim it right there. Glue it on. Thank you. I was kind of proud of this one because you know how you look at other things and you take bits and pieces from other people's or just the catalog. This one I think I felt like I came up with myself in my mind, you know, that I didn't look at anything to get this. This is what so I was really proud of it. Okay, trim that a little bit off. There we go. Okay, now it's done. There we go. Okay, so that was the last one. I'll go ahead and show them again. This one. This was the first one I made. Really like that one too. I really like this set. Like it's super cute. And then this one. And this one. So that's the set. Like I said, Kelly, I'll get it shipped out. I'll make it this weekend and ship it out first thing next week. And then I'll write up the plans really quick. And if that part is not on YouTube, I will get it to you so you can see how to do it. I like I said, I was watching, and then all of a sudden I looked up and it wasn't taping anymore. And then I just wanted to show everybody these again. This is one of the 12 Days of Christmas. I squished it. Projects. So this is one of them. This is another one. It will not have the yellow, bright yellow. It'll be prettier. That's another project. And this is another project. So these are the 3 so far out of 12 that I'm showing you. If you're interested, anybody, please let me know. I would love for this to be something. So you're welcome, Kelly. I'm gonna go ahead and turn you around. Let's see if I can do this without shutting anything off. And there I am. So thank you again for coming today after my craziness yesterday. And then we had more craziness today because all of a sudden my phone decided to shut off. I don't know what I did or what happened. So, but I appreciate you coming back and watching. And if you have any questions or if you'd like any information about Stampin' Up, there are great benefits of being part of Stampin' Up, as Kelly, you would know too. And there's a fabulous promotion going on to be part of it. So if you'd like to contact me for more information, that would be great. And it's not pressure. So if you want to just do it to be a demonstrator and get a crafter and get the benefits and the discount, that is, of course, all possible. And if you want to make it more, then that's possible too. So thanks so much for watching. I'll take care, or you take care, I mean. And hopefully I will see you when I start in 2 weeks from yesterday, start the 12 Days of Christmas. That starts on October 28th. Okay? Take care. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.